immer schön, wenn sich Marc Marquez ein bisschen länger Zeit für uns nimmt. Beim letzten Mal, da ist er noch für Honda gefahren. Seitdem hat sich viel getan. An diesem Wochenende sprechen wir darüber, über den mutigen Wechsel zu Gresini, Ducati, wie es ihm geht mit seinem Bruder, dass er endlich wieder Freude am Fahren hat und dann natürlich über den Wahnsinnsdeal, dass er nächstes Jahr ein Werkspilot bei Ducati sein wird. So Marc, thanks for coming by. It's a long time since we had the chance to talk a bit longer.
When was the last time?
Japan last year.
Ah, not bad,
Yeah?
not bad.
Not bad.
Many things happen.
True that. So your biography closes with the sentence, every good heroic story needs a low light, a crisis, but this isn't the heroic story, it's my life. Let's say your career is already as good as a blockbuster, but after the biggest crisis you started a new chapter together with Gresini, and that maybe could turn out as something like a feel-good rom-com. It's already 9 months now since the first outing on a Ducati, a smile that turned around the globe. How big was the relief at this moment?
Yeah, of course, as you say, I mean, sometimes and in your career you learn many things, and you have situations that you never expect. And yeah, for example, since 2019, I has been super good, and I say I will be always on the rider. And this was my target, honestly speaking. But in the end, unfortunately, come with the injury, and after 4 years, on 2023, I arrived in a situation that I say, okay, now I need to breathe and think only myself and what I want to do. Because if I think only myself, I need a change now. I cannot wait, because if I wait, maybe I will stop. I will not have any more fuel in my body to continue fighting and keep going. So that fuel for athlete are the good news, the good results, the adrenaline, the fighting for the top, and podiums, and happiness. This is the real fuel for your body, and it's what I did. I say, okay, now it's time to take a risk, to say no to many things, because my heart was going on one way, but thinking on myself, I say now I need to take that risk. And try to understand what is going on. If I don't have the level, or means that that the problem is in another part. And yeah, I take that that way to ride for Gresini, because they had the winning bike that was Ducati, and because I had a good reference from them from my brother Alex. And yeah, I find, and my target this season, I achieved what I want. Is that come back with that happiness, come back with that energy, and come back fighting for the podiums. And yeah, together that combination gives me the opportunity to go on the factory seat next year.
And it's so good to see that. You said like coming back to winning ways would probably mean even more to you than when you won non-stop at the period of your life. So looking back to Austin, Texas this year, we have prepared an image for you. Could it be that we have seen an exciting, maybe a bit nervous Marc Marquez then returning to one of your circuits on a winning bike, like this moment?
Yeah, of course. I mean, when you are going that move, going to Ducati bike, the winning bike, you put a lot of pressure to yourself. Because you know that all the people will say, okay, now he has the bike, and he need to do, and you need to, I mean, you need to have balls to do it.
Sure.
Because in the end, for me, the easiest way was stay in Honda, big salary, develop the bike,
probably.
Easy life with my friends. That is my group from all my career, with my mechanics, and this was the easiest way. But you know, if I take that way, I know that in the future I will retire, and I will have always that question mark to my body, to my head. And then I say, okay, I don't care what the people say, and I need to go. But of course, you feel the pressure sometimes. But on there in Austin was the first real chance to fight for the victory, and yeah, unfortunately we had a problem. You know, it's that kind of things that for some reason don't arrive, but the level is there. So I wish and I hope that the victory will arrive sooner or later.
And it really looks like that you can enjoy riding and racing again. Like the party king is back, celebrating together with the Spanish crowds, dancing for them. Moments we really like to see.
Yeah, of course, as you say, when if we remember on 19, I won, I don't know if 10, 12 races in a year.
We saw that during every race.
Yeah, but it's something that that I didn't understand, and that on that time, victory was normal, and now I understand that the victory is not normal. Normal thing is finish second, third, fourth, five. I mean, the guy who won is not the normal thing. So now, for that reason, all the good moments I try to enjoy it, because I learned during my career that the bad moments arrive when you don't expect. And all the good moments you need to fight for it, but the bad moments will arrive maybe tomorrow. You never know.
So there is another thing that is not normal, like sharing the podium together with your brother. What kind of moment has it been for you?
This was one of the best moments in my career, honestly speaking. I mean, it's true that there was a moment that that I didn't expect, because are only 3 places on the podium, and we are 2. So, yeah.
And you did it.
And we did it. And we did it in a Sunday that we never expect, because I had
tough weekend.
One rib broken and the finger broken, and we didn't expect, but we did it, and that was something that was always on my mind. I never say, because if I say, was like putting pressure to my brother, and it's something that that I don't like, because I know that he's working super good when he's relaxed, when he's calm. So yeah, and in the end and was super good, and was a historic moment for us and for Gresini team.
As you mentioned your injuries, there has been a period where you really had challenges with your body, with your injuries, with your health. For us, it looked like after this fourth surgery, a return into the better. But then the problem was the bike. But now, since you're back on a winning bike, no one talks about you anymore, about how you feel, about how your body is doing. So can you give us an update?
I mean, of course, this is something good also, that nobody speak about my injury. But it's true, because in the end, if you ask to a doctor, will say, okay, it's true that I need extra physiotherapist, extra careful with my right arm, especially because in the end I have 4 different surgeries in the humerus, and yeah, it's something that that happened. And also I had a lateral jet and shoulder surgery on the winter of 2020. I had a shoulder surgery, then arrived the humerus surgery 4 times. So in the end, it's not a normal arm, but it's an arm that when I feel comfortable with the bike, I can ride as I want, and I'm happy. Of course, I need to have this extra work at home, but I'm ready to do it.
That sounds great. So back to movie language. Let's say the biggest cliffhanger so far this season was you signing with the factory team.
Yes.
Was that the plan you always had in mind?
I knew that, of course, when I take the decision to go to Gresini, the first target was try to enjoy it again. But second target was like, if I want a factory bike for 2025 and in a factory team, I need to advance all the things. Because if you are coming from Honda and fighting for being the top 10 and finishing all the races 10, 11, 12, 15, you will not have the chance to be on that factory team. So yeah, if you want to have the chance, you need to be there. To be, I mean, your value is your last race. It's not what you achieve in the past. I mean, your value is what you will do next Sunday. And yeah, I was lucky because the first part of the season has been super good, and in the end, of course, many riders deserve that shit. Yeah, I'm agree. But in the end, I put everything in the table, and yeah, I had the chance, and I don't have any doubt to sign.
Good that you mention it. So many riders want that seat, deserve probably that seat. And some might say you just got it because you're Marc Marquez, the name, the fame. I would say it was a pretty brave move from you to leave everything behind, to join a private team. And you played yourself in the spotlight. And even Ducati saw, we want to be part of a successful Marc Marquez. Or how do you see this decision?
I mean, about what you say, that because it's Marc Marquez, and maybe yes, everything helps. You know, it's like this. I mean, everything helps. The name, maybe because with his name selling more bikes, maybe yes. You know, but if it helps, I'm agree.
Good.
Okay, helps. But in the end, of course, my decision is for try to fight for the championship again.
Yeah.
They are, I think they are very brave and they are very smart because in the end Ducati right now have the fastest guy out there, that is Pecco Bagnaia, that won the last 2 years. And of course Jorge Martin is super fast too, but in the end they have already one rider that is winning, that is Pecco Bagnaia. So in the end when they have to meet the chance to move in a factory team, I don't think about the rest. I don't think about the other riders. I don't think about the. I just go ahead.
You have to focus on yourself.
But of course, one of my options B was to stay in Gresini with a factory bike, but I didn't have the chance to do it.
Where you have a really familiar mode at the moment with your brother. Next year could be another challenge, having 2 number ones in a box. How will you face Pecco, 2 times champion, an Italian champion on an Italian bike, as a teammate?
Yeah, I had the experience in the Pecco side. I mean, I was on the garage, and many champions arrived, like Jorge Lorenzo, Joan Mir, and Paul Espargaró, and Dani Pedrosa, and always they tried to beat me, and I was able to stay in front. Next year, of course, I arrive in a garage where they have one number one. I mean, is the actual world champion, that is Pecco, and my position will be try to learn from him, and step by step try to be close to him, because he's the guy that knows better the bike, and is the fastest guy the last 2 years.
So you think you can learn something from him?
Yeah, of course. I mean, you can win a lot in the past, but the new generations arriving with the new things, and the bikes also are changing, now with more aerodynamic, with more different tires, and always you can learn a few things. And I will try to learn from Pecco, of course.
I would say everyone was amazed by how quick you adapted to the Ducati. But let's say the weak point might be that you're still crashing more often than other riders. Would you say this is just a part of you always testing the limit?
Yeah, but it's true that the last races we're struggling a bit more than usual, and always I had the same kind of crashes with the front on the same moment, and we are trying to understand why. It's true that I started the season super good, and always I was crashing, but for stupid things, for some things that was not for riding on the limit. But now it's true that the last races I crashed a few times that I didn't like how I crashed. So I need to improve that. But at the moment, I'm 4th in the championship, and this is for me the most important.
And there are still 10 races left. So what would you say? How big are the chances to give a victory to Gresini, and which would also mean we would see you winning after more than 1,000 days?
Yeah, 1,000 are a lot of days without a victory. But I will try. Of course, I will try. I had 2 clear chances this year. That was Austin and Sachsenring. Are 2 circuits that are suiting well for my riding style, but in that 2 GPs something happened, and then we had some Jerez GP, Le Mans GP very close from the victory, not enough, but we will see. We have the chance, and we will try.
And there is a score to settle here at the Red Bull Ring.
Yeah.
You've been on the podium many times, but always behind a Ducati. So riding a Ducati might change that.
Yeah. They asked to me already that now you are arriving and you will ride the bike that beats you 3 times here. 2 times Dobby and 1 time Lorenzo. Not only the bike, also they were super fast. But it's true that the top 3 guys are riding the same bike and they are faster than me right now. So it will be difficult to fight for that victory, but we will try to fight for that place in the podium.
All right, all the best for that. We can't wait to see you winning. Might it be blue or next year in red. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Great. Thank you.
That's it.